I want us to look back on this day and think back to these words when life gets difficult. I want us to remember the young loves we once were.
Oh, look at us, damn.
At our tender ages of 21 and 24.
Let's do this in public. Let's hold hands in public.
You are one of the reasons I know God is real. He lives because a beauty like you saw me through all the flaws and still thought she is the one.
Hi, beautiful people. My name is Buntu Petse.
Hi guys, my name is Londa Mavundla.
And I'm here to tell you about how I met my man.
Me and Buntu met, weirdly so we met on Twitter.
We hadn't seen each other, but he had seen me on campus.
And I was like, damn, okay, that girl is gorgeous. I thought she was way out of my league.
I'd seen his pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh, he's a cutie.
Started talking and then we moved to the DMs.
And I was like, okay, this guy's got his own world going on. Very confident, very witty, very bubbly.
When we started talking in that month, I think I realized that, oh, she's just not a pretty face, you know, she's got some depth.
You know when you can tell that someone was raised right, you can tell that he is trying to but he was just ticking too many boxes. I was like, you know what? Husband material.
It helped that we were both ready for the relationship.
And the romances that I experienced in varsity were abysmal. But
after that, it was just fireworks because we actually then met.
And I remember he was sort of like leaned against the bonnet of his car, and I was coming out of my race and I just ran into his arms and I just gave him a kiss and I was like, hey. And we weren't even dating then, but I felt like I had known him, obviously, because we had spoken for a month.
And then yeah, we've been together for 6 years now. This is our 7th year.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I think it was our proposal, yes, when I proposed to her.
I was not suspecting a thing at all.
I always wanted to catch her off guard.
We had planned to go to Western Cape just for a vacation because we usually do one every year. And I remember saying to him, babe, you know what? Can you please plan this one? Can you please head it? I really just want to be romanced. I want it to be whimsical. I want to be surprised at every turn.
But I was like, you know what, let me actually do this the best way that I think I can do it. You know, so I consulted with her cousin and I consulted with a friend of mine. So they were actually helping me with the proposal. We went to a wine tasting.
We're having this beautiful wine. I'm asking for more because it's so delicious. I'm like, can I have more? They're like, no, there'll be more downstairs.
And then we went down to the basement.
Gandhi is there, marry me.
She thought it was someone else's proposal. So she was like, oops, we're in the wrong place. And then she was like, wait. She saw the pictures, she's like, oh, it's my, oh.
I cried like my dog died.
She was so happy and, you know, I could literally feel her energy. And that was one of my most favorite moments that I've spent with her, the proposal, yes.
Literally, it took me forever to say yes because I'm busy crying. He's like, so will you? I said, yes. Oh my gosh, duh. Yeah.
One thing that I value about Buntu the most is how her mind is so pure. Yeah, she's got a very pure mind. She's very idealistic, you know, when she approaches the world, even when she approaches relationships with people, you know, it's either it has to be this or it has to be that, you know. There's no gray areas where people can then start doing weird things. She reminds me that the world, you know, at some point it has to be as pure as, you know, it's meant to be, you know. Oh, these other things that are in between shouldn't be there, you know. And if you look at love should be that one pure fundamental thing, you know.
What kept me coming back for more essentially was, I think he's ticking so many of the boxes. This is a place worth staying and a place worth fighting for. And he also showed me that I have so much work to do on myself. I grew up with a single mother. I never necessarily saw the need for a male figure, as a partner, as someone who's going to provide and protect. I always just knew it was someone who's going to be the father to your children and your husband, you know, on the social end of things. But he made me tap into the deeper level and gain more of an understanding of what a partner does for you and is to you, you know.
Her being happy makes me happy. So in a way, it's kind of like a cycle. So yeah, that's just what inspires me to continue pursuing her, making sure that she's always happy, making sure that whatever she has inside is always fed, you know. She mustn't go through life and feel like there's a vacant space where she's not being, without a better word, satisfied, you know. So I always want to make sure that she's satiated, you know, with whatever that she needs in life, you know. So whether it's directly with me or I'm assisting her with something else, you know, to make sure that she's covered. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Did I have a good high school experience? How did it shape me? It's so weird because we were talking about this yesterday.
Are you guys listening in? This is hilarious. Wow, damn.
Yeah, so come on, it's fresh.
So was it good? It was good. Yeah. You were like a cool girl, but you were also like a nerd, you know. But also like listening to Taylor Swift, you know. So I think you didn't have a bully in high school. So yeah, I think it was actually great. You were like the it girl, but not necessarily the it girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty much spot on. Just like floating, but like in a cool way.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you had a great high school experience.
Okay.
I think he was a jock, guys, because he played sports like a nerdy jock. Very good, like very, very smart, like insanely smart.
Okay.
Also the class clown. So he just had it all, you know, just multifaceted, you know. Civi's day, he'd be like best dressed with the little suspenders.
I never had suspenders.
You did, and the Ray-Bans. The colorful ones. Yeah.
Damn.
No, you had a great high school experience.
Those were dark days. That's swag, you know. No. All right, I'm next. Okay. How do I best receive affection? What is my love language?
Okay, you definitely love words of affirmation.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's the main one, but it's definitely up there.
Okay.
Then I think quality time. I think us just chilling, you know, you really, really appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think I'm like on the right track?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
I think for you it's quality time. Yeah. If we could go on dates like 3 times a day, we could.
Yeah, for brunch, for lunch, for dinner.
Yeah. And I think also words of affirmation as a second one. But yeah, I think that's how you best receive affection.
Definitely.
What is one way which you guys affirm each other in your relationship?
I think it's on my side, it's very important to know that I look good in his eyes. And I think vice versa. Like, oh, you look
We always
good.
compliment each other.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's nice when the outfits make sense together. Even though we're not going in the same place, it's just nice to know that he's looking good wherever he is. And I think also on our fitness journey, it's always nice to tap in, you know, and being like, okay, you're correct in this and you're doing well in that.
That was tough
You're looking
though.
great. Yeah.
Because I think you don't like criticism coming from
No.
me. So that was
No,
tough.
that's affirm. Can go with affirmation. And oh, baby, look, you're doing great.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that one, but we're getting there,
Yeah.
slowly but surely. Zamina,
Yeah.
how do we resolve arguments and fights?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think this is actually our speciality. I think we've become such good or even great conflict
Resolutionists?
resolutionists.
Resolvers?
Resolvers. Sounds like resolvers, yeah. So how do we do it? Wow, we've had so much conflict over the years, but I think now what we practice, because we don't fight that much, anymore. Like maybe the last fight was like maybe like 3-4 months ago, and it was like a silent fight under the breath. So I think now, so what we do is that one, we avoid fighting when we are intoxicated. So when it's night out and something happens, we tap each other and say later.
Pocket, yeah.
I think we also avoid, bickering in front of people, because when people are around, it can get heightened unnecessarily so. And I think we also trust each other's, insight into the fight. So if you see something that I might not be able to see and you rub me here, I know, okay, let me just stop. I don't know what she's saying, but if she just does this to me, I'm like, okay, cool. Then when we get home, I'm like, what was that about? And she can be like, yo, this, and I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. So I think, and we also we try not to fight about the same thing twice. So once we've had a moment about it, we always try and say, okay, so what would we do better or differently next time to ensure that we don't have this fight again. So I think we don't fight
100%.
about the same thing twice.
I think just to even add on to that, we've got cardinal rules, because obviously in arguments and fights specifically, things can get heated, you're in defense mode, but we know not to raise our voices.
Yep.
It will never go anywhere if you're shouting at the other person. No swear words.
Yes.
Even describing a situation, like can't say if this, if that.
No.
No walking away. We have to communicate if it's getting too intense. But I just need a moment.
Yeah.
And then just trusting that other person will respect that. And
You can't be sarcastic during fights.
yes,
No
'cause
funny
I used to have
faces?
this look like,
Yeah.
and that you basically are rebutting even though it's silent,
Yes.
and that makes the other person not feel great. So
Yeah.
we've definitely had to overcome lots of practice, but yeah.
Yeah, I think actually when we fight like, so you won't even tell.
Then you always have to hug it out after, even though you don't want to.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Coming right up. Have you ever felt like we wouldn't work out together?
Ooh, I think I used to entertain that thought in the beginning, but it was definitely self-defense. Like when I felt attacked, I'd be like, don't need him though. Like, girl, you don't need him. Girl, you don't need him. And then, after you simmer down, you're like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
I want him, So yeah.
I think there's absolutely no way that we won't work out. I think there's no way. No. There's no way.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
The last one.
Last question, let's go.
Da-da-da-da. What is our greatest strength as a couple? Okay, yeah, I'm asking you actually.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Damn. I think our greatest strength.
Yeah.
Wow. So many. But I think it's how we're alike, in a lot of things. So it could be like even like small things that don't matter, like we like the same kind of music, but we actually don't like the same kind of music. We appreciate music, but also like how we go about life, conflict resolution, that's quite a strength. So I think our ideologies are quite similar.
Yes.
Not the same, but similar. Yeah, I think that's a strength.
Yeah, I think like a more rounded term maybe would be friendship. I think
Okay.
we're really, really good friends. Like Ulanda said, we appreciate our differences and stuff. We embrace them. But then we do have a lot of similarities as well,
Yeah.
Our love for food, like really good food, really good music, staying active. Yeah, I think that makes us quite well-rounded. Because I think even if we weren't lovers, I'd want to be a friend. We'd be lovers though eventually, but yeah, I'd want to be a friend.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Wow, I'm even feeling emotional already.
You can cry, girl.
Good.
Let's go. So who starts? Should the tear start first? Oh.
You must start.
Hey, my angel.
Hi.
My schnookums. My angel Popeye. I want to start off this letter by tracing you with all these unfashionable pet names because you know that's how we roll. I don't want this to just be another love you thank you note, but I want to outrightly give you your damn flowers. You are the person who made me believe that love actually exists. You made me want to give this whole love thing my honest and purest efforts. Thank you for enabling a safe and warm space for vulnerability, growth, and most importantly, peace. When I'm with you, my entire being is calm and indestructible. Thank you for enabling me to be myself at all times. I am so grateful, yet humbled, to have such a dope person to explore this life thing with. It is honestly a pleasure to call you my best friend, my ride or die, the Soso to my Nkomishi, the Dwight to my Michael, my Suguma Mngami Bagbone. I look forward to what the future has in store for us. I look forward to growing old with you, but remaining young at heart. I look forward to starting and raising our own little family and giving them the world through our own eyes. Most importantly, I look forward to choosing you every single day to my last breath. Thank you for building the ladder of love to me as I was building one too. Now let's fly away. I love you, my angel. That goes what?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That
Did
was
well.
really- Yeah.
Makeup is still
Composure.
intact. Nice.
Dear Mianwam, where to begin? Our colorful journey feels infinite, but I guess I'll start with right now, today. I never thought love could grow so exponentially, but my heart pumping for you each day has been testament to that. Thank you for 6+ years of absolute bliss. When I say I love you more, it's not more than you love me, but rather more than any adversary that has come and is yet to come our way. Thank you for being my friend, my coach through life's challenges, my inspiration to always bargain better for myself. Thank you for being my groove partner, who always knows when to leave the party, for being my support system throughout my journey of choosing myself over others, a journey you know is so important to me and my growth. Thank you for random moments in the day where we extend olive branches of humor to one another, from woosa, yeesh, to okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are the dynamites that keep our hearts woven together all the time. Thank you for showing me how love can be strong yet gentle, how being vulnerable with you is when I feel my most empowered, and how this daunting concept called life is really worth living with you. You are one of the reasons I know God is real. He lives because a beauty like you saw me through all the flaws and still thought she is the one. Jabulela mntu wami ngayo yonke into eyiyo. Baba wengane zethu, sithandwa sami senhliziyo yami, sithuthuthi sami. I love you.
I love you too, my angel.
Thank you.
Nice. You did
Vows
well.
check.
Nice. Good. You did well.
Darn it.
That's good. All right.
Right.
You love, hey guys.
Are we?
Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching our episode of Defining Love. What a journey this
Wow, that
was.
was great. Catch us on Instagram at Londa Mav.
And Buntu_P.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bliss.
Positivity all the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Lovely episode.
Ooh, what is my opinion on therapy?
Your opinion in therapy is that it's very crucial. Yeah, we actually need to go to therapy. We've been singing this song for 7 years. So, we need to go to therapy. Therapy is very important. We both haven't went to therapy, but we think it's very important and we need to start going to therapy.
Yeah, I think we have been blessed, obviously with social media now. Some of the jargon from therapy has been coming out. So that I think has also helped us in our conflict resolution, for example, or just assessing parts of our past and traumas that might be influencing what's happening now. But I think it would be great to get a more in-depth and personal insight from a professional. So
Yeah.
definitely important.
Couples therapy or individual therapy?
I think individual first.
Yeah.
Let's first get the groove of therapy and then we go in together.
Yeah,
I think that
I would have been fine with either or, but then when he explained it after me questioning it, I was like, okay, cool.
First deal with your own demons.
Yeah, and
And then deal with
demon
the demons
party.
together. Yes. Demon time.
Okay.